Okay, my beautiful friends, here we are, you and me, together again. Lovely Monday, and we have some work to do. Let's do that. Right now, stock futures are slightly in the negative. However, earlier, stock futures were deeper into the red. Some volatility kicking up here. Um, what I want to do is talk about again the charade that is being pulled, or this is some kind of a massive fraud on the American people with regard to Congress and this stimulus package. Again, you turn on Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox Business. They're all talking about how Congress is getting closer to a deal for the American people. Well, maybe it's going to contain a $1,200 check, and maybe it won't contain. This is some kind of a game. Okay, they're waiting for the dollar to recover. That's the only reason this has been dragging on for 8 months, as the dollar has literally been in free fall. The dollar's lost 8% of its value year to date. The only reason why Congress is not being allowed to issue trillions of more dollars to the American people is because they're waiting for the dollar to recover. The Federal Reserve's calling the shots. So of course we're getting closer to a deal. It's a game. This whole thing, Wall Street, is a game. It's some kind of geopolitical game as well. I think you all know that by now. Speaking of the dollar, right now the dollar is slightly stronger. I think this is what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the dollar to get a little stronger. Then they're going to say, okay, everyone, now we have some kind of a stimulus package for you. I have no idea if they're going to give you the $1,200 or not. That's what they're talking about right now. And yesterday was obscene with the amount of positive COVID vaccine information they were flooding the airways with. There's a few stories today, but yesterday was pretty damn epic. And they're trying to raise the fear specter as well. They really want everyone to get this vaccine. As a matter of fact, the vaccine czar, whatever the hell his name is, Solawi, shithead, something along those lines, he said the vaccine will not be effective unless 80% of the global population gets injected. You can't make this stuff up, but that's what what he's pushing right now. Anyway, let's talk about a few other things. Cryptocurrencies are doing very well. Bitcoin's still above 19,000, it's like 19.2. Gold and silver under a slight amount of pressure as the dollar is slightly stronger right now. Crude oil under some pressure right now. And you got the 10-year yield slightly lower, 0.937. Nothing to worry about here. But there's something interesting going on. A little volatility kicking up. Does that mean the market might fall under pressure here? You know, in this market environment where at least the promise of more easy money on an epic scale is expected, I don't know. I think the market is going to continue higher. Of course, we're going to bounce around a little bit. That's just the way it's going to go here. The market realizes that, trillions of dollars are going to be thrown at it. And it's going to get more distorted than it is now. And the distortions that exist in the market today are simply too high to even calculate. They're beyond the ability, seriously, to get your head around. They're enormous, absolutely enormous, and they're going to get much worse. Again, it's a setup. It's a setup here for what is coming down the pike, and you know exactly what's coming down the pike. A meltdown in the debt market, unlike anything that has ever been seen before in the history of the world, by design. By design. A crisis of the currency, a crisis of the debt, like I covered yesterday. A complete meltdown of the market. They're going to offer a solution. Their solution is always the same thing. They're going to create a crisis, wait for the public to panic or react. Then they're going to offer the solution, which is the digital dollar, backed by nothing, devalued. And this is going to be massively positive for metals as well. As all this cash leaves the debt market, leaves the stock market, it's going to go into real things. It's going to go into commodities. in my view. It's also going to go into cryptocurrencies, in my view. I think we're going to see highs with regard to cryptocurrencies: gold, silver, platinum, palladium, crude oil, other commodities that people are not going to believe. They're not going to believe how this is going to play out. But again, understand, none of this is by accident. All of it is being set up right now. And Congress, again, is going to string people along until the dollar recovers a little bit. Get a little recovery right here. That's what they're waiting for. The Fed is calling the shots here with regard to stimulus. Where are they getting the cash from? The Fed. The Fed is saying right now, hold off as long as you can. 8 months already. Maybe they'll do it 9 months, 10 months. I have no idea. But when the dollar recovers a little bit, bam, then they're going to, release the stimulus package. They're being told what to do. Congress, everyone from the president on down, they are puppets. That's all they are. And that's unfortunately the way of the world at this particular time. All right, people, that's it. Trading doesn't start for about 30 minutes. I got to get some work done before the market. And I will see all of you at the end of the day. Please share the video. See you later.